She's going to be on the call and she'll explain all that.
Yeah, because I just wanted to make contact with him. I've got a couple of ideas, and then I want to do my own thing too. So.
Okay.
Hey, Matt, how's the real estate business?
Oh, he's muted.
Okay, sorry, Julie, I've gotten everybody as a co-host already except for Linda Logan. Linda Logan, who has not signed up yet. She's with the Canine Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll all be able to share their screens now. So all you'll need to do is when they start their presentation is make them the spotlight video.
Okay.
And I will wait here for Miss Linda. Now, are you seeing when people are getting into the waiting room? Are you getting messages?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
letting him in.
Okay.
It looked like Linda joined on the phone and then it said she left. So maybe she's having some technical issues.
Okay.
And we start the program at 11:45 or?
Yeah, it's open networking right now to give everybody an opportunity to, log in, say hi, be friendly.
How's your vacation, Leah? Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, show them the view.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, how are you, Connie? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, there's your view.
How's Lake Tahoe? How's Lake Tahoe? You want any money yet, Leah?
We actually haven't been in the casino much.
Okay.
I did a little bit this morning and had a good morning, but there's
Good.
my lake view.
Wow.
Oh.
Ooh, ah. It's not pudding stone.
No, it's not pudding stone. A little bigger than that. All right.
All of you look way too serious on there.
Hey, Brian. Brian, we're going to have a drive-by for Carl Hosting's birthday on Saturday the 15th. I'm going to be putting some information out. It'll be between 11 and 12 by Donna Hosting's house in Glendora. He's going to be there. I'll get you the details.
Send them to me, yeah.
I will.
I'm texting Linda now to see if she's having any issues. Morning,
Okay.
Brian. You.
Colleen, how are you?
Good. It's good to see you guys.
The Irish Mafia is together again. Colleen and Brian.
This is true.
Hey, Connie. How are you, Connie?
Doing good. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
And your wife still hanging in there too?
Hanging in there. I'm 76, so I'm in harm's way. I got to be careful.
Yeah.
The
Connie,
big V is after me.
Oh my goodness. Connie, how's the trail? Does it get real crowded?
It's very good in the sense that there's a lot of families with children that are walking the trail, and they have their masks on.
Oh, good. Okay.
So even the little kids are putting on masks. It's so wonderful. So high traffic.
Traffic.
Which trail
I
is it?
haven't
Is it
been
the
by
Claremont
there.
Loop?
Afternoon.
Is it the Claremont Loop?
It's the Thompson Trail.
Mm.
Trail.
I live at the end of Town Avenue above Baseline,
Oh, wow.
and then it goes all the way to the loop.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Where do people park now?
In front of my house,
Yeah.
Sorry.
literally in front of my house.
Well, where are they supposed to park?
Anywhere they can find a space,
Yeah.
it's free.
Yeah.
But if you go to the park over at the end of Mills, then you got to pay the city. So everybody looks for the little streets that can hit the trail. So all the neighborhoods here along the trail get a lot of people coming in. But it's a joy. I try to get out like 6:15, 6:30 in the morning before everybody else comes in. But
I haven't done that in so long.
it's so
It's a
nice.
great trail. It's so peaceful.
Yes.
Early in the morning, though, when there's a big
Yeah, early in
crowd,
the morning. Yeah.
it's peaceful.
Yeah.
What happened to the Claremont Club? What happened to the Claremont Club, Connie? They said it closed down?
The who?
Claremont Club?
Claremont Club.
Yeah, and also they have some of the trails are closed too, because they're just too narrow.
Uh-huh.
And so like the Sycamore Trail is closed, and you know, we had the park rangers up in front of my house monitoring people that they have masks on, and they have them all scattered down. So, but people have gotten the word, and
Good.
especially the kids that are 4 years old and they already have masks.
Yeah.
So when they
No,
go
agree.
back to, if they ever go back to school, they already know how to wear them.
Yeah. You know, my grandson has it. He wears it all the time. It's good.
Yep.
Claremont Club did unfortunately close. August 1st was the day.
Wow.
They closed for good or are they?
Yeah,
We're good.
For good.
Shame.
Wow.
Wow, that's a shame. That's a real shame.
it really is. I was hoping, maybe they could get some help. I know that there were people trying to collect money for them to help them stay in business, but I guess it did not work out that way.
I wonder if somebody else will buy them, buy it. I mean, down the road, it's a great facility.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And it's been there forever. Yeah.
Well, what's happening, a lot of our, just like all the other businesses, if you don't have clients, you're out of business. And so that's what happened. People are just not being out. They're at being safe. You know, they're really watching not being out, and then close, with, in sports and all that, the contact and all that. So I know with our childcare centers, we're going to lose some because the kids aren't there. So just like everybody else.
Not good.
Shame.
Did you get a hold of Linda? Colleen?
No, she didn't answer. Like I said,
Oh.
she was joined. I saw her on there and then it said that she left. Let me call her.
Okay.
Hi, Holly. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing very well. How are you?
Good, good. Well,
Long time
I'm
no
actually
see.
doing really well because I'm in Tahoe.
It looks beautiful. Thank you for showing us the view. It's better than mine.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm super excited about hearing about this Business Watch program.
Me too. Me too.
That's
I think it's
good.
going to be a great thing.
Yeah, especially along Foothill.
Yes.
We like
So-
anything along the foothill.
All
Linda-
right.
Oh, there we
here
go.
go.
Okay, there she goes.
Tried earlier. It wasn't ready. She's gonna try again right now. I think she's busy at work, so she's gonna.
Hi,
No.
Linda.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. All right.
All right.
Linda.
All right, Linda.
All right. I have made all the co-hosts Julie, so now all you'll need to do is make them the spotlight speaker, and all of our speakers will have the opportunity to share their screen if they want to. I am recording this video, so I'll be able to send that out to you as well as watch it myself when I get back into town. And see ya.
Hey,
Thanks
win
for
big,
stopping
Bye, Leah.
by.
win some money.
Win some money. That's right.
Have fun.
Yay.
Ciao, Bella. Well, oh, no, I'm in charge. We're in trouble.
Yep.
I'm just like this little disembodied head. You can't really see me. Okay.
We can see you. I can see you.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey, out there.
Is that somebody talking or is that just background noise?
Yeah, no, if everybody can mute except for the person talking, that will work out.
Now, how's everybody holding up? Is anybody getting away like Leah? Or planning to?
Just got back from vacation.
Yeah.
Good.
Where'd you go?
I usually,
Pennsylvania.
Where?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
where in Pennsylvania?
Out by, it's called by Harrisburg, and I forgot the name of the county, but where all the Amish are.
Oh, nice.
Lancaster.
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Lancaster, yeah, Lancaster.
So I grew up in New Jersey, Philadelphia area.
Yeah.
I usually go back there every summer to visit my parents, but
Yeah.
they don't want me to come right now, so
Yeah.
I
That's
can't go.
beautiful.
I can't go. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'd be going.
It's beautiful out there right now, all green.
But very sticky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody else?
I get away every time I can. I jump in the motorhome and off we go. It's good.
That sounds wonderful. Where have
Yeah,
you been
it does.
lately?
Well, we were supposed to go to Williams, but that kind of got canceled
Oh.
because it's open and sort of not. And we said, nah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But we go to the coast or wherever and just hang out for the weekend. Get the heck out of life for a while. It's good.
Mhm.
I go in my backyard.
Yep.
A lot
That counts.
I
That
walk
counts.
around the block.
We're going to San Clemente again tonight, so it's like a Wednesday thing. We always go down there on Wednesday. We like it.
Lucky.
Is
Do you
it
stay?
crowded when you go?
Yeah, it's my daughter's birthday, so we're gonna go down as a group this time.
Okay.
Is it her birthday today?
No, it's actually Sunday, but we're gonna celebrate today. She's got a lot going on, so I said let's do it early. And you know, at your age, it doesn't matter. You do it on the day. So she laughed.
Right. Is it crowded when you go that or?
Yeah, and fortunately, Orange County didn't get the memo about wearing masks. They have very few. They look at you weird when you have one, and nobody down there even carries it. Sad, especially the young people.
Well, I think this is probably everybody who's going to join us. So you guys want to get started?
Yep.
All righty. So if everybody could please put your contact information in the chat function at the bottom of the screen, that would be great. That way everybody knows everybody else. And let's see, will all the ambassadors and board members who are here say hi, give us a wave? One, yay, yay, all righty, cool, thank you. These are volunteers. They donate their time and talent in leadership roles for the chamber and are here to provide support and assistance to the membership. We appreciate you very much. Chambers run on volunteers and we couldn't do it without you. Do we have any new members with us today or visitors?
I'm not a new member, but I'm a visitor, and I know many of you. I'm Carrie Jansen from Visiting Angels.
Hi.
Hey, how are you, Karen?
Welcome, welcome. Everybody will get a chance a little bit later to do a little commercial, so you get to tell us more about yourself and your business then. Okay, I'd like to just remind everybody about upcoming events that we have. Next week, we'll have the Foothills Chamber Alliance online mixer. That will be Wednesday, August 12th at 3 p.m. It will be hosted by the Claremont Chamber of Commerce, and the guest speaker will be the co-founder and CEO of Sanctuary Coffee, which is dedicated to healing social concerns and reconciling social injustice, which is to say they hire disabled individuals, and I understand it's an amazing place. It's on Foothill in Claremont. We will be having our University of Laverne College of Law Forum on Thursday the 13th, the next day from 2 to 4 p.m. This is going to be an amazing event. Leah has worked really hard with the University's College of Law to present this. It's information for businesses on how to cope during this whole COVID nonsense. So please, please, please go to our website, lavernechamber.org. Go to the calendar, click on the event, and register for it. You do need to RSVP to get in on this, and it's going to be amazing. We'll have happy hour networking, BYOB. It's virtual on Thursday, August 20th at 4 p.m. And Power Hour will be on Tuesday, the 25th. That's our early bird meeting at 7:30 a.m. And that will feature Marilyn Sparks. A lot of you already know her. She is Los Angeles County Insurance Commissioner. She's an amazing person, so much information, and she presents it so interestingly. Is that a word? Anyway, that's another one you probably don't want to miss. And it's free. Just pop on. Do we have Eric with us? Yes, we do. Eric, would you like to tell us what we've got going on in the city of Laverne?
Yes, thank you. My name is Eric Scher. I'm the Community Development Director for the city. And so just a brief update on some business activity in the city. So I had previously reported back that the city had approved a new indoor recreational pool, swimming facility, a private facility in the new building next to Mr. D's called Water Wings. Because of COVID, they have backed out of that lease agreement, so they will not be moving forward with occupying that building, unfortunately. So I've got some good news and bad news, obviously, mixed into this update, so we'll move forward. In the LA Fitness Center, Magic Tea opened about a month ago. They specialize in boba and tea and small snacks, so make sure you check them out. They're in the former utility board shop space at the end of the building next to IHOP. Newest addition to the city on the corner of Wheeler and Foothill is the new Taco Bell drive-through restaurant. So they are open. The owners told us they own 41 locations, and this has been the most successful opening of any of his previous locations, even netting sales in excess of $10,000 in one day, which he had never had happen at any of his stores. So it's been very successful opening for him and for the city. In the Big Lots Michaels Center, formerly Next Republic, it reopened right before COVID started. Okami Ramen, unfortunately, they're temporarily closed right now for the COVID, but they do plan on reopening once indoor dining is allowed to happen again. Unfortunately, some more bad news. Both Sergio's and Pasta Cucina have closed permanently as well. The city council heard on appeal 2 weeks ago or so a proposal for an Amazon grocery store to occupy half of the existing Kohl's department store building. Kohl's is looking to downsize many of their locations, so they will be downsizing to be about half that building and then sublease it out to what's proposed to be an Amazon grocery store. Not a Whole Foods, but a new product that isn't open anywhere yet, but it's a new concept that Amazon is rolling out. They've selected Laverne as one of the locations. So the city council did uphold the planning commission's approval of that project. So we'll see how it moves forward, as it was somewhat of a legal challenge that happened previously. So just stay tuned on the updates for that going forward. Choose Fitness had also been approved by the city in March to occupy the former Orchard Supply hardware store location. They obviously have been struggling with the restrictions placed on fitness studios. And so they've indicated they are no longer interested in opening in that location, unfortunately. The approval that the city did give for choosing that location would apply to another fitness studio if they wanted to move in without having to go back through that process. The property owners has indicated that they did have some dialogue with another fitness studio about occupying that space. So we're still remaining somewhat hopeful that hopefully we have a new tenant in that space in the coming year or so. We do have a development application for the nursery site on Fruit Street, just south of Lutheran High School, for a residential development there. So that's in the very early stages of review by the city. We will have community workshops and more information as we get further through the process of bringing that project to our planning commission and city council for review. If you've been downtown, you've recognized that the city closed down D Street between Bonita and 3rd for outdoor dining expansion. That happened on July 2nd, right after the governor had put the restrictions on indoor dining. It's been a success for those restaurants up to date. Our monthly Old Town Laverne Business Improvement District has indicated that they could want to continue to support that. So it'll stay in place at least until September 14th when they would meet next, provided that the order stays the same as it is today in terms of no indoor dining. On Saturday, August 15th, a local chalk artist will be putting a chalk art on the street as well near Warehouse Pizza where there's no tables, a 3-dimensional image that people will be able to pose and take photos with. So he'll be out there on Saturday, August 15th, between about 8 a.m. and 1 p.m. Creating this piece of art at no cost to the city or the businesses. He just wants to contribute to the downtown. Also in Old Town on August 10th, that's next Monday, Excellent by Chase's is planned to open in the former Alasta Brewing. That's another business that we did lose due to COVID. Location there at the corner of D Street and Bonita. So this is a breakfast version of Chase's, if you will. They hope to open next Monday. So make sure you stop in there and try them out. Also recently, a D Street Wienery opened up in the former Papa's location next to Circle K on D Street, serving hot dogs and sausages. So make sure you try them as well. So that's my update. Happy to answer any questions that anybody might have as well.
I don't have any questions, but I just want to compliment the city because I work with a lot of different chambers. And in some, I mean, there are some cities that have opened up or closed their streets, but there's some that have not. And it's because the cities have been difficult in terms of regulations or just overall bureaucracy. And it was amazing to see how quickly the city of Laverne just into action. As soon as the governor laid down no in-house dining, they immediately set up everything. And so it's a compliment to our city that everything moved so quickly.
Thank you. We had been talking about the potential for the closure before the governor's order on the 1st. So that was helpful in us because we had already discussed what we would do and how we would set it up. So that helped us to act quickly in terms of implementing it on the 1st or the 2nd. In addition, I failed to mention, we also have a program to allow other businesses outside of Old Town to expand into outdoor areas. So if you're along Foothill Boulevard, if you're a restaurant, or if you're a personal care service, hair salon, barber shop, massage, or even fitness studio, we have a provisions for free review. There's no permit fees with the city, but to go through a process for us to allow you to expand into parking lots and sidewalks outside for those businesses to continue to be open under this current restriction.
Eric, real quick on that nursing site, how many residential homes are you looking at there?
You know, Brett, I'm not sure the number. I think it was around 50, but we haven't looked. It requires a zone change. It requires a zone change and general plan amendment. So all those details, it's very early stages of it. I'm not sure what the total number will be once we get to planning commission, but I think it's around there.
Okay.
Anybody else? Going once, twice? Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Okay, we have not one, not two, but three guest speakers today. We have Captain Colleen Flores and Holly Savage of the Laverne Police Department, and Linda Logan from the Canine Foundation. Who would like to go first? And will you need screen sharing?
I think we're okay. I think our chief, Nick Paz, is going to speak first, and then so Linda Logan presentation and then get on with her day if that's okay, because I know she's working and very busy. And then Holly talk about the Business Watch program.
Okay, so Chief, I am turning that over to you. If you want to share your video, you can do that.
Okay, I don't have a video. I'm just going to introduce Linda, but as you know, we have a brand new nonprofit Canine Foundation that was started by Linda, and this all started about 1.5 years ago when we had a incident in the city where we had a pursuit that ended up in the neighborhood where Linda happened to live. And she called me right after the incident and asked me, she goes, "Hey, Chief, how come there was a need for a canine at the scene by our officers?" And she called me and she goes, "Hey, Chief, why are you using Claremont's canine?" And I said, "Well, because we don't have one." And she says, "Well, would you like to have one?" And I said, "Yes, we would." So she explained who she was and what she did. She actually runs and started the nonprofit Canine Foundation for Covina PD. So she asked if she could do one for us, and I said yes. And before I knew it, she had the foundation up and running. She had all the members. She had all the stuff that's needed by the state to, to get the foundation going. And they've actually started taking donations from the public. Right now, we have chosen a canine handling officer. He's going to be going to training in September. We have a canine police car that has already been outfitted. And we have also a place for the canine to be housed in the officer's house that is the canine handler. So we're well on the way with the program, thanks to Linda. Linda will explain how people can donate to the Canine Foundation. We hope to start with one dog, but ultimately we want to get 2 dogs. So, depending on the amount of donations that we get, we'll determine, if we get the second dog. So Linda, if you want to get into how they can donate to the association and all that stuff.
Okay, Linda, you're spotlighted.
So as Chief said, I am a resident of Laverne. I've been in Laverne for over 30 years. I work in Covina, and we started the Covina canines in 2017. And since then, we have purchased 2 dogs, 2 police cars, and training and all kinds of stuff along the way. Communities are very supportive of this type of program, and Laverne has really been supportive. So we started this foundation actually July of last year, and our maiden voyage for fundraising was the 4th of July, and we did the raffle and the tickets and stuff at the 4th of July celebration. It went over really, really well, and we are near the point of purchasing the dog and the training and the things that go with it. We're about $5,000 short. So what we've done is we've put out on Facebook a list of things that people can sponsor if they choose to sponsor an item, or if they choose to just send in a donation. In either event, you can do so online, LaverneCanineandPoliceFoundation.org. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. You can also send a check to Laverne Canine and Police Foundation in care of the police department address, 2061 3rd Street, Laverne. But the Laverne community has really, really stepped up. And in 1 year, to be able to accomplish what we have is really unbelievable. So I want to thank the community, the businesses in Laverne that have helped us, a lot of people that have helped us through $20 donations, $100 donations. It really doesn't matter. Every little bit helps. But I am very excited to have this cooperation between the police department and our community. As you all know, that live in Laverne, we love our police department. We love our community. We, go down, we support all the businesses, and the businesses have been really, really supportive through this whole COVID thing even. So I want to thank you all. And that is how you donate. It's a very exciting program. We interact with our police dogs here in Covina a lot. They're in and out of our office all the time. And it's a nice camaraderie, and it's a good thing for the kids to see, police dogs offer more than just police training. They offer a way for kids to see that officers are human, and animals always bring the best out in people. So unless you're a crook, they don't like the police dogs because they'd rather be shot than be bit. But I know that's probably not correct, but politically correct, but that's the way it is, like it or not. But anyway, so that's where we are with it. And we would love your support. If you could support, we know it's crazy times, but every little bit helps.
Linda, can you put that contact information for donations in the chat function at the bottom of the screen?
Sure.
Okay. Anybody have any questions for Linda?
No, I just want to thank Linda for the work she's done. She's got this up and going really quick. And you know, once the dog is operational, it'll be used on patrol as a patrol dog. It'll be used to search buildings, businesses. When you know, alarms go off or we have a break-in, the dog will be used for that purpose. It's also used for, you know, community relations and stuff like that. We did have 2 dogs before, but they were not patrol dogs. They were strictly dogs that were used for drug detection. But with the changes in the laws within the last couple of years, those dogs have basically become obsolete. So we look forward to having the dog, and thank Linda again.
I'd also like to add, you know, with our gold line coming in, I think it's really critical that we have a different element in our police department than we do currently, because the police department, they can do so much, but a dog has a much better nose for things than any human being could. So I think it's a critical element that we're going to need as time progresses in Laverne.
Very good. Thank you, Linda. We really appreciate that on many levels. Captain Flores and
Julie,
Holly, who would like to go next?
Julie, before you
Yeah.
get too far, I just want to, because actually I didn't realize Linda was going to be on here when I asked the chief the question right at the very beginning before we started on the canine. I heard her say the Laverne Canine Police Foundation. Is that what you would make the check out to? I guess that's my first question.
It's Laverne Canine and Police Foundation.
Okay. And I was planning on, because I'm on the 4th of July committee too, and I was planning on donating at that time. And everything went south, so we didn't have the parade, and we lost track of everybody for a while there. But I heard you say that you need roughly 5,000 to bring the canine on board.
That's correct.
Okay, because I plan on donating, going down to talk to the chief probably today, and I want to go down and I'm going to give you the 5,000 because I want to see him come on.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Wow.
So I'm very sincere about it. To me, it's a great program. I wish we had it sooner, and I appreciate everything, both the captain, Colleen, and the chief. I really enjoy what they do. They do a superb job. And along with that, we have Holly that attends all the meetings there for the 4th of July, even though we had to cancel it this time. But I very, very, very feel strong about this. So if you ever need anybody to go out and support you at anything or anywhere you talk, I'd be more than happy to, and I will talk to the chief after I get off of this meeting. Thank you.
Brian. Thank you, Brian.
Awesome.
That's awesome, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay. Who'd like to go next?
I can go ahead and go, Julie. Thank you so much, Brian. We really appreciate the support. And to echo what the chief said, you know, we wouldn't be where we're at without Linda's assistance. I mean, she's been incredible with the experience that she's had. And with a great community, it's not shocking we're getting this canine so quickly. So thank you guys for the support. Our officers are thrilled too. It gives them another tool in their tool belt to help keep them safe, which is really important. So we're going to talk about the Business Watch program that the Laverne Police Department is slowly beginning to roll out. It's a project that started in a conversation that Leah and I had last year, and we've been slowly building our Neighborhood Watch program, and now we're going to be building our Business Watch program. Now, when you say program, it makes it sound like there's an entity and we have a team of 25 people to run it. That team of 25 people is all we need is Holly Savage. She's really good. You guys know that, and she really enjoys working with everybody. So she's going to be our liaison for this program. And what we're trying to do, and I will pass it to her in a second to go into details, but what we're trying to do is, by creating a Business Watch program, is we want to reduce crime and we want to address any quality of life concerns that any of the businesses have in our town. And I know in experience working with many businesses, some don't feel comfortable with calling the police department directly. They feel like they're bothering them, or it's not that big of a deal, or they just don't know how to handle it. And they might call council for assistance, and then council may refer them to us. But we want all business owners to feel comfortable in contacting us directly for any non-emergency issues. So by building the partnership with everyone, we want to provide safety tips. We want you to have a direct contact, which would be Holly, on anything regarding, as Linda mentioned, and in our experience, unfortunately, the Gold Line is a great asset, but along with it comes could be a small uptick in crime. And mostly the businesses get affected with that, and also the transients. And so with the experience we have in this, we want to address those issues ahead of time. You know, for example, if we have one business in the downtown area that has a ton of bushes, that'll be a prime target for a transient. We want to work with them ahead of the Gold Line and see if we can put, you know, maybe a skinny tree there instead of bushes for people to hide behind or sleep in, or that type of thing. So the other thing that really started this was with the businesses that have alarms. When they activate, we found that sometimes they're false alarms, and we want to call a responsible party to help us come lock the door. Maybe it was just left open. And many times the number that we have on file, that person doesn't work there anymore, or it's someone's cell phone and they don't answer it at night. And then unfortunately we have an unsecure business at night. We want to tie up those loose ends with Holly to start with. So again, it's a slow rollout because we have a small team that's going to work on this, but as it grows, maybe we can get more people involved to help us out. But for now, I'm going to pass it to Holly so she can show you. We're going to be passing a flyer out, and we're going to be working. Our next meeting is with the Downtown Business District, and we want to work with the Foothill businesses. We want to go all over town. So you guys are our kickoff to this program. So we do appreciate you having us today. And with that, I'll pass it to Holly.
Thank you, Captain. I appreciate it. I just wanted to say really quickly, thank you to Linda and thank you to Brian, the K9 Foundation. From my perspective as community services, this is going to be phenomenal. Canines do bring out the best in people, and for community engagement, it's amazing. So thank you both for everything that you've done. As far as Business Watch, thank you, Captain, and thank you, Chief. This is something that we've been really wanting to work on for a long time. We want to work proactively with our businesses, and like Captain said, a lot of people are kind of hesitant to call the police. What I see from my chair is I'll see people turn to social media and talk about things that are going on when instead they should be contacting the police, or if it's something that's already happened, then they can contact me and we can work, like Captain said, proactively to maybe work with the businesses and see what we can do to prevent this from happening again. Like Captain said, bushes and things like that, we're talking about lighting and making sure that employees are safe and businesses are safe. So those are things that we can do individually. I do have a flyer, and I will put this on our website, which is lvpd.org. It's a trifold flyer, and I'll make sure that I get it to Leah as well. And it's got information about the Business Watch itself and what the benefits are, information about reporting crimes, why you should join a Business Watch. And again, it's not exactly an entity, but why you should consider joining the Business Watch. But mainly it's just a way for business owners to communicate not only with us, but with one another. And we're really excited to roll this out and have everybody be a part of it. One thing I wanted to address, I know Captain touched on it, but a lot of our businesses have alarms. We want to make sure that we have correct information, because sometimes when our police officers need to contact the business owner, the information that we have is old. Maybe it's an old phone number and we're not able to contact somebody. So those are important things for us. And a lot of people have cameras, but they don't know that sometimes we might need that footage. So if people have a way to access those, that's important. Let's see. We also have our homeless outreach team. I know that becomes an issue for some of our business owners, especially along the Foothill corridor, where they see some homeless people. We can provide those people resources. So if they can contact me and I can put them in touch with our homeless outreach people, and then we can get those people, hopefully, some of the resources that they need. And then I think one more thing I have, not PD related, but the City of Laverne is now on Instagram. So if everybody could go over and give them a follow, you can stay current on social media with them. And if you're not already following the police department on social media, please do so. We provide a lot of information about current events. Some of our crimes will go on there. And it's just a great way to keep in touch with us and communicate with us. So I thank you all for your time.
Any questions, anybody?
I have a quick question for Holly. My office is up on the Foothill corridor there on D Street and Foothill. And we have a homeless guy that, he's very harmless. He doesn't bother anybody, but, if there's some outreach or some options for this gentleman, I don't know if I could talk to you maybe after or just try to see how we can get him some help. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've got your number here, Juan, and I'll give you a call.
Great. Thanks, Holly.
Thank you.
And to add on that, Juan, is what we do find is because our homeless team is really active, they're very proactive, they work with Tri-City. One of the number one things we can do is build trust with each individual to connect them to services. And there are many that absolutely refuse. They don't want services. Some don't want to follow the rules of where they need to if they stay at a facility. But we don't give up on them. The great thing about having our subject matter experts is, especially once we figure out which person it is that you're talking about, our team will likely tell you who it is, how long he's been here, what we've tried to do, and we still don't give up on them. So we have Tri-City navigators that ride along with our officers, and we schedule meetings. We worked on a homeless gentleman at City Hall the other day that they were having issues with. So we don't give up, but do know that unfortunately many of them don't want assistance, but that doesn't mean that we stop trying.
Yeah, appreciate that. Sounds good. Like I said, I've been here now about going on 3 years, and usually just see him in the morning, but by like 8 o'clock, he's kind of off doing his own thing. But, just sometimes I know there are quite a few women who work here, and I know my assistants here, and just, he can be a little startling. I mean, he's harmless, but if you walk around up the stairs, you kind of see him, he can startle you a little bit.
No, absolutely. We want to communicate with them. We want everybody to feel safe. So Holly will follow up on that. Thank you for bringing that up.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that we're talking about with Business Watch is you can share that information with some of your neighbors so that their employees are a little more at ease.
For sure. For sure. I'd love to get that pamphlet to see if we can't start something up here.
Perfect.
Anybody else? Okay, let me see if I can cancel the big giant head image here and go back to the gallery view. Does everybody have gallery view now? Yeah, okay. Thank you, everybody. Captain Flores, Holly, Linda, thank you so much. This has been an amazingly informative meeting, and this is fodder for the Chamber's e-newsletter. I hope all of you who are members get that and read it. It makes me know that my efforts are not for naught. And now we can go to our 30-second commercials. I'm not going to time them. You all know what 30 seconds is. Brian, you're in my upper left corner. Brian Bocock, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm Brian Bocock. I'm a resident of Laverne since 1978. I'm a chamber board member, and my main position, as now that I'm retired, is I'm on the Three Valleys Water Board. The office is in Claremont. And I'm going to end with Linda. If you're still on, will you please give me a phone call? And I'll give you my number right now if you could. It's 909-596-4719 after this meeting. I have a couple other questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian, and thank you for your generous donation. That's wonderful.
I want to see that dog here.
Maybe they'll give you naming rights if it doesn't have a name yet. Captain Flores, was there anything you'd like to add?
We can't wait for that dog too. Our officers are getting tired of barking in the background, trying to get them people to stop. So, Mr. Bocock, I think Linda jumped off. Can you give me your number again, and I'll give it to her.
Okay, it's 909-596-4719.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Chief Paz, anything to add?
I just want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to address you guys today. You know, we do try to have a good relationship with all the merchants and the residents as well. We're always advocating that if you see something, say something. This is just another extension of that, what Holly's trying to do here, get information out to all the merchants. And, you know, hopefully the people do sign up for this and participate.
Very good. Thank you. Brian McNerney?
Hi, folks. How are you? I'm with the chamber again, semi-retired, but I love meeting the people, taking the videos. We have a very special guy who supports everything in Laverne. It's Carl Harstein. He's a Marine, and he will be 95 years old in August. So we've set up a drive-by birthday party for him on Saturday, August 15th, from 11 a.m. to noon at his house. I'll be getting more details out. Right now, we have about 50, 60 bikers coming. We have 30 to 35 cow rod cars. We have individuals. We have the Baptist Church bringing 2 buses of people. And we also have a lot of individual of VFW and that are going to be involved. So we expect a major drive-by. I'll be giving you more details about where it'll be. But those of you who know Carl, he's very supportive of Laverne. He loves everything in America, and if we can make this special, we will. We're trying to get TV coverage as well. So thanks for everything. Stay safe. Wear a mask.
Thank you, Brian. Matt, you're up.
Hello, everybody. Matt Bartlett with Hilltop Real Estate over in Glendora. I'm also the ambassador chair and been a long-time ambassador member of the chamber as well. So if you know anyone looking to buy or sell, give me a call. That's it.
Thank you, Matthew. And thank you for your work as chair of that committee. I know it's like herding cats sometimes.
Well, I just started it, so I'm right in the beginning of my term. So far, so good.
Okay, thanks. Holly, anything to add?
No, thank you all. Thank you for your time and thank you for having us.
Thank you, Holly. Marlene.
Am I muted? No. Marlene Carney here. I'm semi-retired. I serve on the Laverne Chamber Ambassador Committee, and I do some volunteer work. I serve on the board of Shepherd's Pantry and the Cal State LA Alumni Association. I also do some consulting, and right now I'm doing a consulting gig with the Irwindale Chamber of Commerce. And but I love Laverne. I live in Laverne since 2003, so that's my home.
Thank you. Hi, Connie.
Hello, everybody. Connie from Options for Learning, a nonprofit agency. We service the whole SPA 3, which is the Pomona and the San Gabriel Valleys. Our specialty is early education, but due to this pandemic, we're kind of in a hiatus right now with our Head Start, preschools, and all of those sites. We're still functioning as a resource and referral agency for anybody who needs a free referral to affordable and accessible childcare. And we just got funding for the essential workers. The second batch of funds have hit our nonprofit. So if you know essential workers, go on our website, optionsforlearning.org, and so that they can get some guidance on how to get childcare while they're working in grocery stores, as they're working in public work and hospitals and all that. And so we're still hanging in there. About, I would say, 75% of us are working from home. Our head office really don't want us to come into the office. They want us to stay safe. And when we do go in, we get our temperature taken. We have to wear masks, do the whole routine. So that's a little update. And Claremont has always, and Laverne have always been rivals. And I'm one of those Claremont High School graduates. So we were always in football like this with Bonita. So it's always good. It's our second home. Thank you.
Thank you. Sandra, welcome.
Thank you. I am visiting today in advance of ultimately joining the chamber. My name is Sandra Martinez. Presently, I sell supplemental benefits. I am adding to my book of business and will, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, be offering health insurance as well as Medicare plans. Happy to be here. I'm very impressed with the presentations that were given today and what the city is doing. There was a lot of things that I learned that I didn't know. So thank you so much for allowing me to visit, and hope to be joining quite soon.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Derek.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. My name is Derek Freendall with DC Advantage Insurance Services. We specialize in property and casualty, so helping individuals, families, and businesses navigate the insurance world, especially right now, helping you count your pennies and find your pennies. I'm currently a chamber ambassador and recently informed I'll be the incoming chair. So I'm very grateful I got to see Juan run it, and now I get to watch Matt run it. And so hopefully by the time it's my turn, we'll have them as well-trained dogs and not cats. But very glad to be here and continue servicing and able to help clients in California, Arizona, and Nevada. So if anyone's having insurance questions or frustrations, send them to me. I'll shop for them and hopefully send them some cash. But thank you.
Thanks, Derek. Juan, one of our newest chamber board members. What's up?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Juan Fuentes. I'm with Farmers Insurance in Laverne, up on the Foothill corridor there. I am an ambassador. I was the ambassador chair, and I've turned that over to Matt. So thanks, Matt, for taking that on, and Derek will help you get through it as well. And as Julie mentioned, I am a newly appointed board member, so looking forward to getting more involved with everybody on that aspect. As far as my business goes, we can help with anything insurance related, home, auto, life, business, etc. We're always here helping people understand their insurance and educating them on it. So that's our big thing, is just to make sure people understand why they have insurance and why they need it. And then lastly, thank you for the Laverne Police Department for doing everything you guys do. We appreciate everything you guys do, but also for joining on our call and kind of updating us. And then lastly, if you do donate, I just found out, I went on there and donated $100, so it'll make it a little bit easier for Brian, hopefully. But also, you get a cool mug. So if you go on there, you get a cool little keepsake. So they forgot to mention that, so I thought I'd throw that out there to everyone. And that's it. Have a great day.
Thank you, Juan. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, I'm Carrie Jansen with Visiting Angels. Many of you I know already, just from being the community liaison. What I do is I do marketing and of course community liaison for the surrounding cities. We care for seniors in their home and try to make a difference in the community.
Thank you. That's wonderful. I'm sure you're very busy these days.
We are very busy. We're looking for employees, just in case anybody knows of anyone that would like to be a caregiver. We have many positions available.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mary Beth?
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mary Beth, and I am a newish member. I joined end of last year, and then thought that we were only going to be doing Zoom meetings for a couple of weeks. Now I realize that we're going to be doing them for a lot longer than that. So I thought I would come on and join today. I know I've met some of you at, I've been to a few of the happy hours. Brian, I remember meeting you, and I think Julie.
Oh, we can't hear you. We lost your sound, Mary Beth.
Oh.
Okay. That's okay. I think we got the gist of it. So now we have referrals and testimonials. If you've had a great experience doing business with a fellow chamber member, or if you know of a business looking for a product or service that one of our members can deliver, now's the time to share. Anybody have anything?
Yeah, I have Ed Muffet just did a great job for me for my daughter. He took a picture that I had made it up into a wonderful portrait and framed it for me. I'm going to give it to her today of her son as an admiral driving a Duffy boat down in Newport Beach. So it's going to be cool. I put it on Facebook when I took a picture of his family yesterday, and his wife was holding it in front of her. But I want to thank Ed for all he does. And I want to thank Brian for what he's doing, stepping up with the canines. Brian, you're going to be the first one to take the dog for a walk. I know that.
Anyone else?
I just want to promote Juan and Derek. These two gentlemen are definitely a part of my team here over at Hilltop. They do a great job. I've referred countless clients to them, and they've always been professional. They're honest, and they're hardworking. So if you have any kind of insurance questions, Juan and Derek are definitely the two guys to call.
Thank you, Matt.
I agree.
Okay, if there's nothing else, I think we're adjourned, but I'll leave the meeting open in case anybody wants to do some informal networking. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by, and we hope to see you at our University of Laverne Business Law Forum. Bye. Have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Goodbye.
everybody.
Thank you,
Bye,
George.
everybody. Have a great day.
I'm curious,
to have a
whoever's
quick call.
still on, can anybody hear me now?
No, we
Yeah,
can.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, I don't know what happened. It just went out for whatever reason.
Naturally, when you're speaking, it's gonna glitch,
I
right?
know. All right, well, next month I'll tell you guys more.
Okay, yes, please. Thank you
All
for
right.
coming by, Mary Beth.
Bye.
Thank you, Mary Beth. Be safe. Take care,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
So, bye.
Bye.